Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rahul GPAT Academy. So today I am going to discuss regarding one more important topic like pharmaceutical jurisprudence as well as a little bit portion of our chemistry part, nothing but the inorganic chemistry in one shot. It may be a small video or lecture, but it will be more effective. Around 5 to 7 question minimum you guys will get from these different important topics from these two subjects. Okay, so please carefully pay attention to this lecture. Try to watch this video minimum 2 to 3 times, so that you guys can remember during exam also. So please, okay, now we can start. So today I am going to discuss regarding pharmaceutical jurisprudence. In pharmaceutical jurisprudence, we used to discuss regarding Drug and Cosmetic Act. In pharmaceutical jurisprudence, we used to study regarding Drug and Cosmetic Act. Means here different rules are there which will regulate the drug import, manufacturing, distribution as well as export and all. That's the nothing but the Drug and Cosmetic Act. When it was passed in 1940. 1940. Okay. So Drug and Cosmetic Act passed in 1940, 10th April. 10th April. That's it. Now you have to remember few important years. You need to remember because they may ask different years like in 1941, DTAB, nothing but the Drug Technical Advisory Board was constituted in 1941. 1945, whatever the Drug and Cosmetic Act was passed in 1940, its rule were constituted in 1945. Nothing but the rules for the Drug and Cosmetic Act framed in 1945. In 49, first Pharmacy Council of India constituted under the Pharmacy Act. Then when the first time Pharmacy Council of India was constituted now in 1949. In 1954, Drug and Magic Remedies. 1955, first Indian Pharmacopoeia. Then 65, like 85, 96, then 2007, 2010, 14, 2018, 2022, latest 2026. These are the different types of the different time, different edition are there. So you remember those things. Next, in 1955 again, Medicinal and Toilet Preparation Act. Medicinal and Toilet Preparation, very important act. MTP, Medicinal and Toilet Preparation in 1955. Another one, 1971. These two are very important. Please don't be confused because both are medicinal like that. MTP. First one, 55, medicinal and toilet preparation and nothing but exercise duty. Second one, medicinal termination of pregnancy. Okay, medical termination of pregnancy, that's enacted in 1971. Now 1975, 75 Hathi Committee, and 85 narcotic drug and psychotropic substances, nothing but the NDPS. This act enacted in 1985. So these are the important years you guys need to remember. From these, maybe you guys can get one or two question, okay. The next very important topic, that nothing but the Schedule 2 rules or act. You have to remember, please memorize at any cost these rules. You may get one or two questions from this. Actually, every time one or two questions used to become in GPAT, NIPER as well as different pharmacooperative exam. So in PGECET also, anyhow they will ask one or two questions. So most important schedule I have mentioned here. Remaining also, if you can remember. So first one, C, schedule C, nothing but the list of biological and other special product. C1 both are biological and other special product. E for enemy. Enemy is toxic or poisonous. So list of poisonous substances. Double F for standard ophthalmic preparation. Standard ophthalmic preparation. Double F. We have two eyes. So double F means ophthalmic preparation. Okay. H, schedule H, nothing but the prescription drug. List of prescription drug. Schedule M, GMP. In GMP, M is there. So GMP. GMP requirement for factory premises, plant and equipment. J, this is very important. J nothing but the list of those diseases or element which a drug may not purport or cure or prevent. That's not, those are disease are under the schedule J. So J is nothing but the those diseases that cannot be cured properly, like AIDS, like AIDS, okay, HIV and all, AIDS, HIV. So these are the diseases which cannot be cured properly. So those diseases are under J, schedule J. Please remember this point. Schedule X, X also very toxic. You know everyone. X is very toxic in nature. So psychotropic substances as well as habit forming substances, those like morphine, codeine. One more drug is there, ketamine. Ketamine also one type of like sedative hypnotics, under it's under like general anesthetics. Okay, anesthetics centrally acting. Ketamine, that also one type of drug which come under the schedule X. Schedule D, nothing but the deleted, means list of drug that exempted or deleted from the import of drug. Okay, D for delete, D for exempted, nothing but the same only. And R is nothing but the standard for mechanical contraceptive. More like P is there, P for self life, P for self life period or self life, and O for like O is there, as well as Q. Q is there. Q for color. Q for color is there. Okay. So these are the things. Mainly whatever I have mentioned here in the table. Please again I am requesting you guys to remember as soon as possible, or anyhow by hook by crook. Please you have to remember, because 2 or 3 questions will come from this only this slide. Next slide we are going to discuss regarding different composition or members of PCI as well as DTAB. Both are very important. If last year they have asked from PCI, means in this year they will ask from DTAB. So you have to remember ex officio member mainly. Mainly they used to ask from ex officio as well as elected members. So in case of PCI ex officio member, Director General of Medical and Health Science or Services, next Drug Controller General of India, and Central Drug Laboratory Director. In case of DTAB also, ex officio member very important. This one is very important. Star, double star. Definitely they are going to ask one question. So who are the members under ex officio members? Director General of Medical and Health Service, same like PCI. Drug Control General of India, Drug Control Director, Central Drug Research Institute, CDRI, Central Drug Laboratory situated in Kolkata. Indian Veterinary Research Institute, President, Pharmaceutical Council, President of PCI, Director, Central Research Institute, President, Medical Council of MCI. So these are the members you have to remember as ex officio member under DTAB, Drug Technical Advisory Board. Drug Technical Advisory Board. And now elected members. Elected member, one professor from pharmaceutics or pharmacochemistry or pharmacognosy or pharmacology. Like different subject, one members will be there, as well as nominated member. So please try to remember at least regarding ex officio member of both PCI as well as DTAB. Okay, at least any one question, either DTAB from DTAB or PCI, they can ask ex officio member of DTAB as well as PCI. So next we are going to discuss regarding few terminology like misbranded drug, adulterated drug, spurious drug. These 3 terms are very important, because most of the time they will ask either one, misbranded or adulterated or spurious. Just you have to remember what the definition of that misbranded drug, adulterated drug or spurious drug. Misbranded means branding is missing, means like branding is different, wrong branding, means labeling is not properly maintained as per the prescribed manner. That's it. Branding nothing but the labeling. So misbranding means false branding, means labeling is not done properly as prescribed manner, or label or content or anything accompanying the drug bears any statement or design that may any false claim for the drug or gives misleading information. Those are nothing but the any information related or labeling related, or nothing but the misbranded drug. Adulterated drug. Adulterated drug is nothing but the consist in whole or in part of any filthy, putrid or decomposed substances. That's nothing but the adulterated. Nowadays in India, most of the product, either this food product or anything, nutraceuticals, all are adulterated only because they used to mix something putrid or filthy or decomposed substances with the original one, so that they can get profit. That's the like one of the most important business in India. We can't do anything. Government should take care of that. Next, spurious drug. Spurious drug is nothing but the drug those imported under a name which belongs to another drug if it has been substituted wholly or in part by the another drug. So please try to remember these three terms. Any one term can be asked in question in exam. So please try to remember these three. Next, we are going to discuss regarding one of the small topic from pharmacochemistry, pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry, from where you can get one or two question. Actually, I don't know whether you guys will believe or not, but I don't like to do any nonsense things or bakwas. Whatever I will teach you guys, it's very important for your exam point of view. I used to like do smart work, not hard work. Like you have to do a lots of hard work like cow and all, but you will not get anything. That not my style. Okay, whatever that important topic you have to study, at least whatever topic you will study, you should get one question minimum. That's my technique. Okay, in GPAT also I used to follow like that. Around 125 topics I will study, all I will teach you guys. 125 question you will get. That's the main funda of my teaching style. That's it. So from inorganic chemistry you have to study different table. Two table, this two table are more than enough. More than enough. One is limit test, another one is different organic compound, inorganic compound. Regarding that you have to remember. So first limit test, chloride. For chloride, what you have to use? Reagent, silver nitrate, and react with the chloride and to produce white precipitate of silver chloride, white precipitate, white PPT. Opalations will be there white color in nature of silver chloride. That's the chloride test. Next, sulfate. In sulfate, we have to use reagent like barium chloride. This barium chloride will react with this sulfate to produce barium sulfate. Barium sulfate. This barium sulfate is known as white meal. This barium sulfate used as seeding agent. So this much you have to remember. This chloride and sulfate both are very important. Anyone can be asked. Anyone. Either bit of like this four, one can be asked definitely. This much I can guarantee, but I can't guarantee give between these two. Okay. So for iron, what are the chemicals or reagent we need to use? Thioglycolic acid as well as citric acid. Citric acid and thioglycolic acid used to be used to identify iron, to do the assay of iron. This thioglycolic acid will react with the iron to produce purple color, ferrous glycolate. Okay, so these things you have to remember. For iron, thioglycolic acid and citric acid are used to produce the PPT of purple color, ferrous glycolate, per color, ferrous glycolate. This coordination compound. Okay, coordination bonding will be there. Next, arsenic. Arsenic, one of the most important. From arsenic, one of the most. Definitely, if these three will not be asked, then definitely arsenic will be asked. 100% guarantee. 100% guarantee of Rahul sir. If it will not ask, then just give me a lots of gali in my comment section. Though you guys are not subscribing my YouTube channel, I can't do anything. But please, I am requesting you guys, please watch this video as much as you can, because it will be helpful for you guys. Okay, I don't care whether you guys are subscribing or not, but please at least do watch the video for you guys, for the betterment, or to get maximum number in the exam. So arsenic, gadget apparatus generally used. Try to remember this one. For arsenic, gadget apparatus used. Mercury chloride generally used, and yellow stain of arsen gas was developed. Okay. So what are the things used in case of arsenic? Gadget apparatus, mercury chloride, and operations of yellow colored arsenic gas developed. Okay, that's the things from the limit test you have to remember. Next, I am giving one more table of different inorganic compound and example. Okay, try to remember this. Buffer, you know buffer. What is buffer? Buffer are the compound substances which are, or compound or substances which are generally used to resist the change 1 unit pH in the 1 unit pH in the solution upon addition of acid or base. That the buffer. What is the example of buffer? Boric acid, HCl, NOH, calcium hydroxide. These are the buffers. Hematinics. What is hematinics? Hematinic is nothing but the those substances which are used to like produce hemopoiesis in the blood or RBC. For the example, iron, mainly iron, B12, vitamin B12, as well as folate, and other iron containing compound like ferrous sulfate. Okay, any ferrous containing compound, any iron containing or ferrous containing compound are generally used for hematinics as a hematinics. Okay, like ferrous sulfate or ferrous fumarate or ferrous ascorbate, these are the example of hematinics. Antacid, systemic antacid as well as non-systemic antacid. Antacid means opposite of acid, means it should be basic in nature, it will neutralize the acid. Like systemic as well as non-systemic, you have to remember like this way. They can ask what is the example of systemic antacid, what is the example of non-systemic. Systemic, sodium bicarbonate, S for systemic, S for sodium bicarbonate. Non-systemic, other base like aluminum hydroxide gel, calcium hydroxide gel, magnesium hydroxide, magnesium carbonate, all the aluminum, calcium, magnesium related compound are nothing but the non-systemic. Now adsorbent means substances which having the ability or property to adsorb, like in case of poisoning we can use like activated charcoal, kaolin, light kaolin, bismuth, subcarbonate. These are the example of adsorbent. Next, laxative. Laxative means like it will improve the bulkiness of the stool. That's the laxative. In case of diarrhea, we can use this laxative. For the example of laxative, mainly you have to remember sodium potassium tartrate, also known as Rochelle salt. Sodium potassium tartrate, also known as Rochelle salt. This may be sodium potassium tartrate, Rochelle salt. Another example, magnesium sulfate, also known as Epsom salt. Oh, so these are the things, important point or topic you need to remember from pharmaceutical jurisprudence as well as pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. So please try to go through these important topics from my video. Hope you guys will do the best. All the best for your PGCET exam. Thank you so much, guys. Please stay tuned.